Socialism. This is a game that goes along with the book. It's a simulator of the world after a socialist revolution has happened, which has put into power all of these political factions. You have the Malthusians, you have the Utopians, the Consumerists, the Faninists, the Ecofeminists, the Authoritarians, the Accelerationists, the Environmentalists, and the Animal Liberation Movement. And each of these give you some bonuses when you get them on side. So as you can see, our Ecofeminists are really strong in our parliament, followed by the Faninists, and then the Accelerationists. And then the Authoritarians are really larger groups too, all of the Environmentalists and the Utopians. And the Malthusians have another large block of 5. So they're the second largest, equally first. And as you can see, our Earth isn't doing so hot. Most of our land is used by industrial livestock. Most of our water is also used up by industrial crops and livestock and biofuels. Energy, road transport, really bad. Other industry, buildings, iron and steel, aviation. Smallholder farms. Industrial livestock. Hydropower biofuels. Buildings so strong. Yeah, if you really think about it, the buildings are always going to be one of the strongest things, because they suck in so much electricity. So the idea is that we have like a one world government now. And so there's a bunch of different regions. Each of them have different development and needs and requirements. These are some of the technologies we can get. So I know for a fact cellular meat is really good to get, and we really want to rush this. So the first time you get 2 years, I believe, and then you do 5 years. So we're going to want arc furnaces, because you remember we're going to want some green hydrogen. And these are really good. It makes the environmentalists really happy. This can give us some free research points and some other fun stuff, but it's not very needed. But just because biosphere is cool, we can throw at it. But biofabrication is really important, because this means that fungus can produce our things we need for plastics. And BEX is quite important. This is carbon capture. But this uses, basically you grow forests and then you bury them. Alternative refrigerant is good because it reduces electrical demand from buildings. Biofuels and shipping's good, but this is only like a really minor thing. What's the way out of this? Well, that's a bit complicated. I think the main thing is the world needs to quickly detach itself from the U.S. economy, and that like-minded countries, democracies, all of the former allies of the U.S. need to band together in a big way. Things like the UK rejoining the EU, the EU is expanding into all of the Western Balkans, like basically completing the European project would do a big way towards stabilizing things, and then rebuilding a really cooperative relationship with Africa and Asia. I think this is a big thing, and also with Latin America. You know, if the U.S. wants to go and do bonkers things, it's up to other countries to chart a different way, and we need to do our best to stop all these right-wingers getting into power. Oh, 1 second, sorry. Is that better? Can you hear me now? This is something I'm very bullish on. I think we really need to invest a lot into industrializing cellular meat, make it really, really cheap. Stop reducing the animal cruelty. Also, just make really, really cheap food. I think that's like our big goal. Oh my god, what have I done? Look at the chart. Oh. Consumerists. So bad. You know, they just want to buy stuff. Sorry, man, the revolution happened. Yeah, Mr. Environmentalist, I really do love nature. Carbon. Whew, that looks bad. Alright, let's see what I can do. I got 50. Fuel shortages and electrical shortages. Alright. That'll sort itself out. Good evening, Derek. So basically the way the game works is you're given a bunch of cards with different technologies or political policies you can take. And it's a little simulation based upon actual climate data. So now we've completed the project for sewage treatment plants, and then you get a little blurb of flavor from different people related to it. So this one's an engineer talking about the green hydrogen process. And then once we unlock it, we can sometimes it's like new what's it called? Like production methods or whatever. And this one like reduces the development time for example for the electrical HVAC or the battery storage network or whatever. More recycling, always good. This one's really good, as you can see. Reduces a lot of demand. Basically doing it everywhere. And this is big one floating wind turbines, so you can just do huge wind farms off the coast places. Just because the biodiversity pressure is too high. That doesn't mean they're all gone, that just means they're gone in the wild. Nature preserves, that's nice. And then the Great Barrier Reef died, which is very sad. But I feel this, at least on that one, that's probably optimistic for this time frame, 2033. We have terrorists, eco-terrorists, so bad. Reproductive health planning. I probably messed up on the first turn by tetanus went up. Ooh, our mission strategy. Okay, cool. Alright, let's do this. So BECS actually removes emissions from the environment, and that's a big deal. Alright. And then we're gonna just slowly move everything into BECS, or at least like a mixture of BECS. actually play this on their website already for free. So if you want to do that, my wife is the only one who's actually beaten this. I have failed abysmally every single time. fishing, because ban outdoor cats. Not cap and trading children. That's no consumers thing. Reduce. We're gonna crack down on crypto mining. Not in my eco future. Gonna pass that eco feminist further. Get ourselves some energy quotas. Get ourselves some fundamentals. Feminist curriculum. Fanon is like a political philosopher. Franz Fanon. Marine protected areas too. Curriculum. It's gonna be tight. We have a lot of So generally in real life I'm against this, but I'm fine with researching it now that I have like a ton of extra points. Is something better? It's sounding close. It's crazy. So guess we're basically good. Well, that seems good. Yeah, this seems great. Some of the worst things are getting better, some of the bad things are getting better. reproductive health at the beginning. That's what happens when you leave feminism for later. I have learned my lesson. Maybe I will just get oh shit, did I do it? No, I still, no, I'm way in the negative. It's not happening. People want to have raise the buildings, yep. Darn it. I did what I thought was best, and oh. Okay, well. So that is Half-Earth Socialism, and it is a super fun game, and I am